Today we're walking to Buttermilk Falls in Little Falls, New York. I was here maybe mid-October last year. It was a nice sunny day. Had about 8 inches of snow last night. So I thought I'd get my snowshoes out and check out the falls. Here we go. I'm going to head up and around this way and around the stream. I want to have to cross this gunk in snowshoes. Wow, this looks beautiful today. I don't know if these pictures show how steep it is up there. Looking a bit like Narnia around here. I can't wait for spring to get here, but this sure is beautiful. We're almost at the falls. I can see it ahead. Today's February 28th, probably around 30 degrees, nice and sunny. There's Buttermilk Falls, frozen solid. Now I want to go above the fall, so I have to backtrack a little bit because I am definitely not climbing up this way. Of course it's going to be steep whichever way I go, but this is ridiculous. I went up that way last October, but not today. Now that I think of it, it probably might not be too bad going up this way this time of year. Last October it was really wet and slippery. But I'll head back to the usual spot. Little sunshine makes you appreciate winter. I'm looking for the least steep hill to climb up to get up there. I think I found it right through here. So So we'll give it a go, and I'm sure I'll get up there just fine. All right, here we go. I'll try to film it as long as I can. All right, I'm going to put the camera away right now so I can get the rest of the way up. Not as young as I used to be. Well, I made it up. Just had a little water and a handful of trail mix to celebrate. And now we'll head onward. All right, here's a view of the falls from up above. A little windier up here, a little chillier. All right, we're at the top of the waterfalls. Come down that way. All right, after a bit of Gatorade and a little bit of an energy bar, time to turn back. Well, the deer have been over here. Their tracks are all over the place. See a few of them way over there. I think they're gone. I was trying to zoom in. They're faster than I can get my camera out. Now, if you read any of my video descriptions, you know I've written several books and I enjoy walking, hence the name Walking Writer. I usually can develop my ideas why I walk. I'm a writer's block or anything, I usually take a walk, and that helps me to work plots out, characters out. This path here is important to me. One of my books, Nicholas Raven and the Wizard's Web, is a huge epic fantasy. I started outlining it in 1978. But walking down this path one fall with two schoolmates of mine, this is where I got my first idea for the book. I always planned to write one, Lord of the Rings inspired book. I really enjoyed that when I was about 12 years old. And I said one day I'm going to write one, and it took me about 37 years from outline to final edit. But so walking down this path, I got my first concrete idea that I can recall. I don't know if it ever made it into the book, but this is where it happened. X marks the spot. You just notice those two trees leaning against each other. Guess this is where inspiration had struck. Reminds me a little of the movie It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. One of my favorite movies as a kid. Except in that movie, the treasure was buried under a big W, not an X. But there's no treasure buried here, trust me. Alright, I made it back down, and this concludes this walk in the woods. Actually, I think it was easier walking up that hill than down, but I made it.